Can somebody ever be lazy? Could that be one of your traits? Or is there something wrong with the term or the meaning we attach to it? In this video, I will give you a completely new ways to look at it and detach your self-concept from laziness and build a new, stronger version of you. Remove the resistance and realign with your purpose or whatever it is that you're trying to accomplish. Do you still care what people are going to think about you? Are you afraid of uncertainty? Does failure shake you? Or still believe that you have to be perfect? I used to believe all of that too. And how I overcame this is in the link in the description. Hello. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Asla and I'm helping you align with the highest version of yourself with new set of beliefs, perspectives and frequencies. Today, we will give laziness a completely brand new meaning that is going to serve to our highest versions. And I'm really excited about this because it was dawned onto me like message from a higher place, when I came to realize that the problem about laziness was not about laziness at all. Totally a different topic. And I figured it is impossible to be lazy. It's really not a matter of way of being. So let me introduce you to this new perception about laziness and help you get rid of it as quick as possible. Let's start with asking the question, what is laziness really? It's about that time we finally ask this question because laziness doesn't just appear out of nowhere, right? It doesn't even have a meaning on its own. It's just unwillingness. Simply not wanting to spend energy, not be willing to do the work, right? But what matters is the duality it hides behind it. The polarity, the split, sense of separation. You feel me? Let me give you an example. If I'm not healthy, making healthy choices will feel like a burden. If I'm not social, going out to socialize will feel like a burden. If I'm not abundant, creating abundance will feel like a burden. If I don't love something or someone, showing interest will feel like a burden. And if I don't feel worthy, receiving feels like a burden. I know you've felt this before. Maybe you never named it, but you felt this way. Your body, your nervous system felt this way. So do you see what's going on here? It's not your fault or your body's fault or the fault of any part of you. It is simply your self's, quote unquote self. It's a really difficult word. Your self's way of saying no. No, I don't want this. No, I'm not willing to do this because it feels like a burden. It's your soul's resistance dressed up in procrastination. Laziness shows us one thing only. The task in front of us feels forced, unnatural, like it should. And that's where the resistance comes from. Laziness is not physical. It is energetic. It is spiritual. It says, I am not aligned with this version of me. I don't resonate with this version of me who does this. It's not about being tired. It's about being disconnected. Not being the one who makes healthy choices. Not being the version of you who enjoys connection. Not being the one who is abundant. Not being the one who loves. And not associating yourself as the person who believes to be worthy. Or not identifying yourself as the type of person who does this thing. It's a self-concept issue. Again, like everything. So, can you be lazy? No, not really. Because laziness is not an identity. It's a temporary state, it's a symptom, it's a signal. Any other thing like your emotions, your thoughts, that are just temporary signals giving you certain messages about your potential and your soul and your purpose. That's all. So, good. We're not lazy. But then the bigger question is, why do we feel separate from it? Why don't I feel like the healthy version of me? Or the loving version of me? Deserving version of me? Why not? Where does this separation come from? We already said it. Laziness happens when we don't identify with that kind of person who does that thing. It's not about the thing. It's never about the action. Believe me, it's never about the action. It's about who you think you are. Because the true being is unity, it's wholeness. There is no separation in being. You either are an apple or you're not. You can't have half peace, half love, or half worthiness. Those can never be measured by percentages. So they are either there or they're not. And if you are feeling a gap, a resistance towards the fullest version of it, to the embodied version of it, to the 100%, the fullest degree of it, it means you've split into duality, out of sync, out of alignment. You are not feeling, thinking, or acting as the version of you who embodies that thing, who embodies that version, right? Who embodies being healthy, being loved, being worthy, being successful. But let me ask you this. If you've been on my channel for some time, I think you know I'm going to ask you this question at some point in this video. If there is no duality in the universe, if all is one, and at the soul level, the being is unity, wholeness, there is no duality, there's no separation, where does this duality live? Where does it come from? Yes, the mind. The human mind, the little powerful machine, it's where we store our protective mechanisms, our fears, our beliefs, and the survival mode, and everything about survival. It's also where our ego cells, ego identities are residing. You know, the identity that is shaped by the society and not soul, that is not authentic, learned identities to survive in the society. So your little power machine carries these assumptions. I'm not healthy, I'm not working hard, I'm not good with people, I'm not good in relationships, I'm not capable, I'm not staying consistent, I'm a failure, bada bada bada. Each of these become a wall between who you really are and what you're trying to do or who you're trying to be. So you're separated from the version of you that you're trying to embody and who you are right now. And the difference, the gap between who you are right now and who you want to be, lies in the actions you take today. And if you never take action because you believe these little assumptions about yourself, you are separated from your true potential, from your true self. You were this person. Actually, you are this person inside. But you built these walls and you are separated from it. The duality is created by your mind with your assumptions. But these are not your truths. Even using the word should creates another brick in the wall. It's like piling up brick over bricks, walls over walls, and you're just far, far away from your true self, from that version of you that you want to become, that best version of you. And I'm saying this again and again, you have the potential. If not, you wouldn't desire that thing. Let's stop being lazy, okay? How do we stop being lazy? Well, of course, we stop being lazy by becoming whole again, removing the walls, the blockages in between, by reducing the split between the mind and the soul, rewiring our subconscious identity, and by aligning our mind, body, and spirit into one clear frequency. So if you're procrastinating, it means you're trying to force yourself to be someone you don't believe to be. That's why the work is inner. You need to rewire your self-concept to be the version who does that thing naturally, easily, effortlessly. It needs to become a second nature to you, like becoming healthy, making healthy choices, working smart, connecting, whatever it is you're trying to accomplish. It should be a second nature to you. So I will leave you with some reflection questions and I will give you a shortcut after the questions. You may ask yourself, why do I believe I am not that person? What does my soul actually desire? What is my mind afraid of? And what needs healing before I start? Maybe some of your parts needs to be seen and heard. And here's the shortcut. Every time, I promise you, every time when you go to the end of these questions, like if you ask why, you'll land on the same core belief. I am not enough. Not whole, not complete, not worthy. But, that belief is also learned. That's a lie, which means it can be unlearned. Whoever or whatever made you feel that way, it's not your truth. It's in the past. And even in the past, it didn't happen to you specifically. It happened to the version of you that was living in that reality. So I think most of the time, we are just trying to take responsibility or take those stories for ourselves that happened in the past, but actually they're not happened to us. Because you are the version of you right now, not in the past. So it didn't really happen to you specifically. And you can let it go right now. It is not your story. And that is not your truth. So instead of taking that garbage with you to this day and to your future, give yourself permission to believe, no matter the circumstances, I am enough as I am. Because I am the best version of myself in this very moment. And yes, you don't need any proof. You just decide today that this is simply enough. It's really that simple. It's only a decision. Who told you that you need to show some proof? Who told you that you need to earn being enough? Who told you that you need to earn what you deserve as your birthright? So once you identify yourself as being enough, no matter the circumstances, I assure you, there is not going to be any resistance between where you want to be and where you are, or who you want to be and who you are. Go and look at the task again with new, fresh eyes, with your real self. Don't forget to check out my book on trusting the self. It's going to give you amazing perspectives and a guideline to build trust in yourself again. Thank you so much for being here. I love you so much, and I'll see you in the next one.